the honor of being nominated was huge. There's lots of very accomplished women in the Ogunte process. But I think the deeper meaning for me of winning the People's Award is that, we do people's energy, and we think of ourselves as a company that is in a very tight relationship with the people we serve. And so the idea that people all over the world sort of voted for us means a great deal. Awards like the Ogunte Award give legitimacy to people that are, maybe struggling in the margins, maybe, trying really hard to break through and introduce a radical new model. Lots of us have our own experiences of glass ceilings. I'm building an energy company, so being a woman, non-technical CEO of an energy company has inherent kind of complexities. And so having people recognize that our work has value, not just in Canada, but around the world, I think sends an important signal to people that, we still need to convince of the value of our model. The breakthrough that we're really looking for right now is to do more projects, larger scale projects, where clean energy really becomes a vibrant platform for communities to stand on and transform their economies. And we're just starting to build projects that have the ability to do that. But I can imagine 5-10 years from now, looking back and really seeing clean energy in these communities as a catalyst, as a moment where things shifted and all of a sudden there was this updraft of, okay, now we can control our power. Okay, now we're not paying tens of thousands of dollars per house to heat our homes, because that's what some of these remote communities are paying, $15,000 a year for heat, light, and power. All of a sudden that money gets to pool inside the community, and all of a sudden entrepreneurship, because you've done something big, taking hold of your energy, now you can do 100 other big things. And that's what I really think will be our legacy, but in time. It's always very powerful to connect, and particularly with women innovators. I think, I'm an Ashoka Fellow, and I went through something called the Unreasonable Institute last year. And I would say those experiences of coming together with other social innovators have actually been some of the highlights of my life, where you realize you're experiencing similar struggles, you have similar levels of passion, and you can help each other. I've never not been to a community gathering like this and not left with a new partner or someone teaching me something about their model that maybe is from an arts organization but could actually make a huge difference for us. And I think we need each other. I think social innovators fundamentally need to connect with each other. And I do a lot of that with Twitter and Facebook, but it's powerful to breathe the same air and to sort of really hug the people that you've had these electronic relationships with, and realize that the connection is more than just digital, that you share something in your soul with these other people. I think my younger self was frustrated and isolated. I think she felt a little bit innovative to the point of crazy. And I think it would have been really nice for her to realize how many other people there are all over the world that have these same dreams of reinventing the world and that dream of justice for future generations, and that we can take control of systems that we're fundamentally alienated from, whether it's the banking system or the energy system or the food system, that grasping control of those systems is entirely within our grasp if we just align ourselves with other people. So I think I would have said, have faith that there's other people like you and find them, because it's through finding them that you will gain the pieces of the truth required to really tackle systems change, because you never do that alone. In many ways, we're a creature of social media. We connect with communities sometimes and find communities. Communities find us through social media. But certainly we've found allies, whether it's Ogunte or the people we're talking to that are potential investors. Maybe half of them I met through social media. A series of the people that we're talking to about strategically collaborating on projects around the world, we've met through social media. The entire, Unreasonable Fellowship for us last year was a crowdsourced moment in time. You had to crowdsource your way into the fellowship program. And so I think we're very much a company that, is social in its design, social in its outcomes, and very much social media is an enormous tool, I think, for social innovation in the world right now. It levels the playing field. We can't afford to advertise, but that which makes us distinct, sort of our authenticity and our passion, gives us huge advantages when it comes to social media.